Hi everyone. Today our objective is to use sensory details to write stanza 2, which builds upon the actions that took place in stanza 1. Sensory details are words that describe our 5 senses, such as taste, touch, sight, sound, and smell. Some quick examples of sensory details if we wanted to talk about what something tastes like. We could say that something was sour or bitter. If we talk about touch or feel, that could be the way that something feels on the outside, like rough, smooth, or soft. But feeling can also be emotions that we feel on the inside, angry, happy, sad, excited. Those are also part of sensory details. Sight means what something might look like. Something can look puffy or large or small. Those would be words that describe what something looks like. And then for sound, and I definitely know that I can use a lot of different ideas for sound, I can use words like tweet, twitter, chirp, shriek, squawk when I think about the sounds that birds make as my topic. And then finally, the sensory detail of smell. If we wanted to describe what something smells like, we could say that something might smell sweet. So for stanza 2, I'm going to continue with my topic, and who is talking with my entire poem are birds who are building their nest in stanza 1. So in stanza 2, now that the nest is built, it's time for the birds to protect their eggs. After all, that's why they built the nest in the first place. So looking at my second stanza, I can look at my quick ideas and think about how I'll use those sensory details to build upon stanza 1. Because this is a poem and the structure of writing a poem is slightly different and we want to show the difference of stanzas, I am going to go ahead and skip one line before I move into my second stanza. And I'm going to start again with that purposeful dialogue. What are my birds saying now? Now it is time to rest. Now it is time to rest. End of my purposeful dialogue, so I close it with those quotation marks. And remember, it's the mothers, and the mothers aren't just talking. Remember, my topic are birds, so they are going to tweet. And they don't tweet on their cell phone, just so you know. This is like the sound that the birds actually make. I say they tweet. And what are they doing as they are saying it's time to rest? They are covering their eggs. The eggs belong to them. Their eggs under. And the reason that the mothers cover their eggs is to keep them warm, which is a feeling, that's a sensory detail, and safe. Safe is also a sensory detail because that's a feeling that one would get. Covering their eggs under warm and safe wings. That's one line in this stanza, so I'm going to end it with a period. But now I need another line for this stanza to talk about the eggs being protected. So let's see. I can write, because there's specific birds that live in the trees, the cardinals and blue jays. They kind of look out for each other and protect their eggs. So the cardinals and blue jays living among, or I'm going to say living in the tall oak tree. I want my reader to see this tall oak tree. Oak tree, keep a watchful eye. They are very, very careful, and they are always watching and listening for danger. So that's how I'm going to continue this line. The cardinals and blue jays living in the tall oak tree keep a watchful eye. And what they do, they are sounding, or if there is danger nearby, sounding the sharp cry if danger lurks near. And that word lurk means if danger is kind of creeping up on these birds, they definitely watch out for each other. So now when I think about my sensory details that I've used in this second stanza about the eggs and keeping them safe, I know that I can hear the tweeting of the mothers. I know that they are keeping them warm, so that would be a feeling. Safe is also a feeling, but it's that emotional inside feeling. We could see the tall oak tree, and then we can also hear that sharp cry if danger is close by. So your job today, sensory details to write your second stanza, which should build upon the action that has taken place in your first stanza. Happy writing, poets!